Sullivan Family Homestead here, and today I'm going to be showing you our goat routine. We're part of a collaboration that was started by Gilbrook Farms and Rose of Wholesome Roots, and they were kind enough to invite us to join in their collaboration, and we're really excited about it because most of the people that are in this collaboration are dairy goat farmers, and we're not. We actually have a couple of Angora goats, which are fiber animals. As you guys may or may not know, I process wool and spin it into yarn myself. It's one of the hobbies that I really enjoy doing, and so it just seemed right for us to get fiber animals instead of necessarily dairy animals. That being said, we have since discussed the option and possibility of getting a dairy goat. We've really enjoyed having the goat's milk that Lori from Whimsical Wonder Farm has given us. So I think that we're probably going to be looking out for a dairy goat before too much longer. But today's video is about our care and daily routine for our fiber goats. So let's get started. Buster boy. What do you think, buddy? Huh? What do you think, buddy? Oh, goodness, those silly old flies. He's such a good boy. He is probably the sweetest mini pony you will ever meet. All right, so first thing that we do is we go through Buster's little lean-to shed here into the hayloft. And as you can see, it's time to go get some more. Time to move this forward and refill back here. I'll tell you guys, I am always afraid of grabbing this bucket. I grab a hold of it from the bottom and turn it away from me, just in case. My biggest fear is that I'm going to grab a hold of that bucket one of these days and there's going to be a snake bedded down in it. So I grab it from the bottom and I turn it out away from me, just in case. And it seems silly, but trust me, if you've ever grabbed a hold of something and it's having had a snake in it, and you grab a hold of that snake too, it scares the bejeebers out of you. So you don't do that. Alright, what are y'all doing? The ducks are enjoying their fresh clean pond. Okay. So we have this bucket here inside of this is a trash bin that we've got a lid. It seals down good and tight, keeps the rodents and the snakes out of it. This is our base feed right here. And because we don't have dairy goats, we don't necessarily have to worry about adding all of the extra supplements that the dairy goat folks do. But that being said, we do add sunflower seeds, the black whale sunflower seeds. Alright, we've got our sunflower seeds in here, and we mix it all up really good. And then we have to close the door because look at this. Stud Muffin says, is it dinner time yet? Generally, I will give him a scoop of grain so that he's over there eating and he is out of the way. If you feed him first, he won't even try to come in. All right, buddy, come on. You say, oh, good stuff, Mom. There you go, sweetheart. See? And out of the way he goes. So first things first, bring him a flake of hay. And here everybody's going crazy. They're saying, hello, it's time for breakfast. Hi, sweetheart. How you doing, baby? Oh, you're saying hi. That's Love Bug. Look out, girls. Look out. Excuse me. Trying to do this one-handed is kind of ridiculous. Are you girls ready for breakfast? Look at you, I know you are. Yes, hi baby. I say hello, hello. All right, girls. Now the deal is you gotta throw it quick because they get really excited about that feed. So they actually get about a solo cup and a half a piece, and this is twice a day. So they'll get their mix of grains first thing in the morning and then first thing in the evening, and then they get hay however often they need, generally about 3 times a day. And we like to keep hay in the feeder because that's good for fiber production. And as you guys can see, this is just a simple little handmade manger. It is absolutely not a big complex thing. Matt put it together maybe in the course of a couple of minutes. So it's just a full-size pallet here. It's held up with 2 T-posts, and then he's nailed these boards across here to hold this smaller pallet up front, and that's it. Literally, that's it. So it's using our resources wisely. It was free. As you can see, the slats are big enough for them to pull hay through, but not big enough for them to get their head through. And then on this end, it's big enough for them to get their head through but not get stuck. So it works out really well. Their little hut is absolutely a very simple little project as well. It's just plywood and 2x4s and a shingled roof, and that's it. Here in Tennessee, the weather doesn't get real bad, so they don't necessarily need anything super heavy duty for extreme cold temperatures because we just don't get them. And another thing about having the fiber animals is that by the time winter rolls around, because of our shearing schedule, they've got a pretty good, thick, warm coat on by the time our winter actually even hits. So they really don't want anything, any kind of insulated shelter or anything anyway. They're really just looking for something to keep them dry. While we're out here feeding, we're checking their feet to see if they need trimmed, and we're checking their eyes and gums to make sure that they don't need dewormer. We do a regular worming schedule so that we just do preventative maintenance so that we don't have to worry about any kind of actual serious issues. I find that by doing a regular routine, it just keeps us from having those problems to worry about. And it keeps the girls healthier and happier, and we absolutely love them. We just have the 2, and that's more than enough fiber to keep me busy, and they don't require a whole lot of extra space. So it's absolutely wonderful to have them. A common misconception about goats is that they'll eat anything. This is absolutely not true. In fact, it's not even remotely true. These girls are so picky. They really and truly are probably the pickiest critters we have on the entire homestead. They will eat things. They'll eat bushes. They'll eat the leaves off of bushes, and they'll eat the stems too. They don't touch grass. Every couple of weeks we have to go into their pen and mow because they won't touch it. Duck, duck, duck. Duck, duck, duck. Hi, guys. Hi there, babies. They say, food lady, please. Food, thank you. As you can see, the Buster Man is still tending to his. So our routine with the goats basically consists of their mixed grains in the morning and evening, hay a couple times a day, They have a mineral block in their pen. It's actually just inside of their little hut, so it stays dry. And it has all of the basic minerals that they need. And so we go out, we feed, of course we check their water, refresh their water, and check their feet to make sure that they don't need trimmed. If they do, we trim them up. Check their eyes and gums to make sure that they're okay between worming. Do a regular, do a regular worming schedule. And then twice a year we shear. Now this is another thing about our goats that's different than the dairy goat videos you've been seeing. The dairy goats don't get sheared. So that's one way that our goats are different than some of the others that you've been seeing in the videos so far. Our goats actually have hair, not just the little hairs that you see these dairy goats have, but they have hair that grows long. And I'm actually going to put in here a little video clip of shearing before and after from our last shearing this spring. But they're on a 2 times a year shearing cycle. And so they get sheared in May and again in November. And the reason for that is that they get sheared right after the last frost and a month before the first frost, typically speaking. So if they get sheared in November, they have at least 4 weeks worth of growth before the winter time starts coming on and it starts getting cool. So that gives them plenty of time to get their new winter coats on so that they're ready for the cooler temperatures. So that's pretty much it. Today we are going to be shearing a goat. We've already sheared one. We took care of her last night, and we didn't videotape it because we knew we were going to be doing the other one today. So I like the idea of being able to show you a before and after look. So let's get started. This is Lovebug. You say hi, Lovebug. Meh. Lovebug still has her hair. She's in desperate need of shearing. If you guys remember, I had actually trimmed up their faces because their hair was so long that they weren't able to see very good, or at least I didn't think they were able to see very good. So I had trimmed it up, and it's already growing real long and full in their faces. And we're going to cut off the rest of it because it's hot, it's time, and we need shearing done. This is Doodles. This is what happens after the shearing. It's funny to see how she looks, knowing that she looked like that just yesterday. Isn't that right, girls? I can see you're not totally traumatized. You're still coming up to me. Yeah, isn't that right? Yeah, isn't that right? Good girl. Goat on a leash. Good girl. Well guys, that's it for our goat collaboration video. We want to thank Guildbrook Farms and Wholesome Roots again for inviting us to participate in their collaboration. And we encourage you guys to check out all of the other channels who are also participating, because there are some really incredible videos out there already. And I think we might be one of the last ones to get ours posted. So I'll put links down in the description box below of all of the other channels who are participating. And I hope you guys go and check them out and give all them a thumbs up too, because they really do work hard and the videos are great and y'all are going to love them. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. If you're not already, make sure that you click that subscribe button and hit the little bell while you're at it. And if you like what you saw, give us a thumbs up and let us know. Thanks so much, guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.